Cybersecurity isn't just an IT issue, it's a business survival issue. For Australian small and medium enterprises, SMEs, the risks are real and growing. Cybercriminals are increasingly targeting smaller organisations, knowing they often lack the resources and defences of larger enterprises. The 2023-24 Annual Cyber Threat Report from the Australian Cybersecurity Centre, the ACSC, revealed over 94,000 cybercrime incidents. That's one every 6 minutes. In this video, we'll help you understand some of the most common threats, provide tips on protecting your business through simple and affordable measures, and we'll explore how cyber insurance and compliance frameworks can further assist and support your company's cyber resilience. The stakes are high. Strong cybersecurity protects your reputation, your clients, and your bottom line. According to the ACSC, in 2023-24, the average cost of a cybercrime incident was $49,600 for small businesses, rising to $62,800 for medium-sized businesses. Beyond these immediate financial losses, cyber incidents can cause severe and lasting damage, including operational disruption, irreparable harm to brand reputation, and potential legal ramifications. The good news is that with some simple, affordable controls, proactive mechanisms, and ongoing education, the majority of these attacks can be prevented. Firstly, let's debunk 3 common myths that can expose you and your organisation to risk. Our business is too small to be a target. Cybercriminals often prefer targeting smaller businesses, assuming they have weaker defences and limited resources. In many cases, attackers exploit SMEs as easy entry points or stepping stones to access larger clients, partners, or supply chains. We don't store any valuable data. Every business holds something of value. Cybercriminals often target email accounts to impersonate your business and send convincing, malicious messages to your customers, suppliers, or partners, damaging trust and triggering financial loss. They are also after access to business files, customer databases, and payroll records, all of which contain sensitive information that can be exploited or sold. Our IT team have it covered. Cybersecurity extends well beyond general IT support. It demands specialised expertise, continuous threat monitoring, proactive risk management, and a whole-of-business approach involving leadership, staff awareness, and defined security policies. ASIC guidance emphasises that business leaders must actively assess their organisation's cyber risks and improve their cyber literacy to make informed decisions and meet their governance obligations. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common cyber threats impacting Australian SMEs and explore straightforward, effective strategies to reduce your risk and strengthen your defences. Attackers trick users via email, phishing, or SMS, smishing, into clicking malicious links or sharing sensitive information. AI-generated scams are now more convincing than ever, deceiving even experienced users. Train staff to spot scams. Watch for urgency, spelling errors, or unknown links. Enforce multi-factor authentication, MFA, on all accounts where available. Use email and SMS filtering to block known threats. Verify payment or account changes via a phone call or secondary confirmation. Implement DNS filtering to block malicious domains. And conduct regular phishing simulations to test awareness. Business email compromise, BEC, involves attackers accessing or impersonating, spoofing, a legitimate email account to send malicious emails to trusted recipients, tricking them into clicking a link, transferring funds, or disclosing sensitive information. Train staff to recognise BEC red flags, like unexpected payment requests or changes to bank details. Enforce strong MFA on all email accounts. Use a password manager to ensure strong, unique credentials. Require multi-person approval for high-value payments. Always verify financial changes in person or via a known trusted phone number. Never use the contact details provided in an email. And regularly review email forwarding rules to detect and remove any suspicious configurations. Outdated software is a top target. Attackers exploit known vulnerabilities in systems that haven't been updated. Enable automatic updates for operating systems and applications. Prioritise patching internet-facing systems like remote access tools and servers. Run regular vulnerability scans and keep records for compliance. Use cloud services with centrally managed updates. Segment your network to contain potential breaches. And maintain patching documentation to support compliance with the Essential 8, ISO 27001 and ASIC expectations. According to the Office of the Australian Information Commissioner, the OAIC, incidents caused by carelessness or malicious insiders remain one of the biggest risks for SMEs. Limit access to sensitive data on a need-to-know basis. Monitor for unusual behaviour, such as large file transfers or activity at odd hours. Deploy data loss prevention, DLP tools, to prevent unauthorised sharing. Create a culture of openness, encourage reporting of mistakes or suspicious activity. And immediately remove all system access for departing staff. Ransomware locks your files and demands payment. Many cyber events now involve data theft and extortion, with attackers threatening to leak stolen data if payments are not made. Follow the 3-2-1 backup rule. 3 copies on 2 types of media with 1 stored offline. Regularly test your backups to ensure that recovery works. Deploy managed and monitored endpoint detection and response, EDR, to stop threats in real time. Disable macros from untrusted sources. Segment networks to contain potential infections. And develop an incident response plan and regularly test it. It is important to build strong cyber foundations. This includes password security and authentication. Passwords are your first line of defence. You should use a commercial password manager to create and store strong, unique passwords for every business and personal account. Where available, enforce MFA across all systems. And never share passwords via email or chat apps. Ongoing staff training. Cybersecurity is a team effort. Replace outdated annual training with short, engaging monthly updates to stay current and meet compliance obligations. Use phishing simulations to test and improve awareness. And tailor training to roles and risk levels for maximum impact. Governance and compliance. Security starts at the top. Align with frameworks like SMB 1001, the Essential 8, or ISO 27001. Review and test your incident response plan annually. And conduct annual security reviews and risk assessments. Even with strong defences, no system is immune to attack. Cyber insurance provides a financial safety net, not for the value of the lost data itself, but for the significant costs involved in responding to an incident. This includes forensic investigations, legal advice, customer notifications, regulatory reporting, data recovery, and crisis communications. Many businesses mistakenly believe they don't need insurance because, quote, they don't store sensitive data. In reality, unauthorised access to something as simple as your email account can expose personal information, trigger a notifiable data breach under the Privacy Act, and lead to significant legal and financial obligations. However, insurers now require evidence of baseline security controls, such as MFA across key systems, regular tested data backups, timely patch management, and ongoing staff awareness training. Australian businesses must also meet legal obligations under the Privacy Act 1988, including mandatory breach notifications, and are expected to follow frameworks like the Essential 8. In summary, the key takeaways for business owners are: cybercrime is rising in frequency, sophistication, and impact. No business is too small to be a target. You don't need perfect security, just enough to make your business a harder target. Start with the Essential 8. It's practical and proven. Ongoing staff training is critical. Humans remain the weakest link. Cyber insurance is your financial backstop, but it requires strong controls. And you should treat cybersecurity as a business risk, not just an IT task. Cybersecurity isn't about fear, it's about confidence. With the right mindset, practical tools, strong behaviours, and trusted partners, you can protect what you've worked hard to build and thrive with confidence in the digital age.